Good afternoon, everybody. I'm forecaster Dustin Staples joining you here on this Thursday. Let's talk about how warm it was on Wednesday. It was so nice out there. Kind of a similar story today, except kind of have off and on more showers here. That's been the theme across much of the region around eastern Carolina. But we had highs yesterday, 70s here, some 60s in between. We'll probably get close back to some 70s here as we go towards tomorrow, and then again a little bit possibly on Saturday. But again, we're going to be seeing more cloud cover though, increasing force with showers becoming more likely. But again, overcast with some passing showers, a little bit blended clouds and sunshine. We did get some of that early on this afternoon. For some of you inland locations, yes, the coastal spots, you've kind of been in and out with a little bit of breeze at times too. We're going to see winds pick up, feeling like spring for Friday with a stray shower off and on, and turning wet and cool for the weekend. So definitely, once again, not going to be seeing the prettiest of the weekends. What else is new around here? We continue to have these wet weekends. It would mark weekend 7 out of almost 8. We've had completely wet weekends with one dry weekend in between. Of course, tomorrow we've got the Pirates taking on UNC. Of course, they had the break today. If you're going to be tailgating out there early in the afternoon, yeah, going to be seeing some wet weather at times. And then again, that's the first pitch is thrown out at 5 p.m. there. Clouds begin to break up, but we're seeing that southwesterly flow. It's going to be quite breezy occasionally out there with that as well. Then there's the Pirate Clash happening this weekend. Of course, a variety of teams are in town with that over there at the softball stand. The Max are joining their family stadium there. So again, games are going to kick off, I believe, Friday and Saturday at 10 a.m. And again, this is for Friday's forecast here. But get some scattered showers in there, 60s, mid 70s, and again falling to the 50s. So it's going to get a little cooler there as you go towards the afternoon time frame. Just keep that in mind. But regardless of anything here, heading out to a basketball game. This is on Saturday. There, the women are taking on Rice. It's also the National Girls and Women's and Sports Day, the pink game that is. So represent your pink as you head out to the women's basketball game too. Forecast again for the rest of this afternoon. Again, there's a few spotty showers as we go towards our area tonight, and by tonight off and on we'll get a break, more spotty showers here or there. So definitely you're noticing a trend as we go towards the rest of the afternoon. Spotty showers off and on that you see here, and as you make your way out later on the evening, temperatures fall back down to the 50s and 60s, and by sunrise Saturday morning we could see a few lingering showers at times. That's not going to be a washout, but each day just know that over the next couple of days, probably Saturday night to Sunday morning looks to be the wettest time frame with any rain coming in this weekend. And you kind of could see we're not expecting to see a lot with a few tints here or there expected all the way through sunrise on Saturday. Now the next story beyond the rain and the warm weather is the winds. It is going to get really windy here as we go towards Friday afternoon. That southwest wind here moves us on between 15 and 20, 35 miles an hour. So definitely some pretty windy conditions here all the way around the board. Wind subsides Saturday before they pick back up late Saturday into Sunday. But you see the wind gust forecast anywhere between 20 and 40 miles an hour. So definitely quite a windy afternoon. The way things are going with that rain moving on through. Cools us off briefly for the upcoming weekend, but though again, it's going to get quite wet. So here we go. Bigger picture for the weekend. Speaking about it here, you see again some spotty showers for everybody. Not everybody's going to see rain on Saturday or Sunday. It's going to obviously vary on location. Get a piece of energy here as we go towards Sunday morning. See all that rain, mostly again hugging most of the coast. Inland counties could see anywhere for a little bit of rain early on, and then eventually wraps its way out of here. And again, yeah, maybe a few snowflakes can be rolled out to the northern portions of our sounding counties, but don't expect to see any major snowfall accumulation like we saw just a few weeks ago. But regardless of anything, hopefully a good half-inch to an inch of rain. Again, your first alert calendar here, we've got a lot happening here. The Olympics here on NBC, wrap those up this weekend here, and again the Clark Leclerc Classic kicks off next week, and then here in a couple of weeks we're going to flip the calendar to March here as we're going to be seeing more spring-like events in the weekend of the 7th and 8th. That's when we'll do that time change. We'll turn those clocks up an hour. That's where we'll be seeing that take apart. So in just a couple of weeks we'll be doing all that. Your forecast again, 60s for Saturday, 50s here on Sunday. Chilly start, cold start here as we go towards Monday. It is going to get quite breezy out here. We will see those winds out of the north and northwest, so get prepared for a chilly start going into early next week. Then we warm back up in the 50s and 60s with another chance of rain by next Thursday.